everyone, welcome back to Actual English. I'm Jennifer Clyde. It's time for lesson 383 and today's topic is Lunar New Year Part 3. Let's focus on how it is the year of the sheep. That is 2015 is the year of the sheep. Now, I was born in the year of the tiger. Okay, now we all may have been born in different years. Usually in the East, as we say in Asia, okay, in Korea and the rest of Asia, there are animals that are to be symbolizing each and every year, or an animal that represents each and every year. Whereas according to the zodiac, for example, if you look through the horoscope, there are a circle of animals, but in those cases, these animal signs are called the zodiac, okay? They're somehow related to the stars. So there are 12 signs or 12 animals. It's kind of a different system. Or actually, it is a very different system. We'll be talking about that slightly in today's actual talk conversation. So let's talk about how this year, 2015, is the year of the sheep and how that system works. Here we go with our conversation. Listen carefully.
So we're just coming into the new year, and it got me thinking about the differences between East and West with regards to the zodiac.
Oh, right, because we kind of have a totally different system in the West, right?
Yeah, in the West it's based on a monthly schedule over the space of a year.
It's not exactly a month. It's like the 21st of one month to the 21st of the next month is one sign. Yeah. And it's based on when your birthday is.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas in the East, in Korea and the rest of Asia, it's done on a yearly cycle. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. It's each year is the year of a certain animal, and if you're born in that year, then that's kind of your animal. What year are you? What animal are you?
I was born in 79.
Okay.
So I am a sheep.
Oh, a sheep. That's what this year is, right?
And that's this year as well, yeah.
It's going to be your
year. I'm excited about it, but I find that each year is meant to signify your character.
Okay.
So a sheep, for example, is someone who isn't comfortable making decisions, lets other people lead a situation, and then you kind of follow that.
Okay.
What about yourself?
Wait, so it's kind of a follower and not like ready to take charge. I don't know, that doesn't really describe you at all.
I don't think it's something that I'm comfortable with in saying that. I agree with you, yeah. I like to think that I'm kind of a leader of a situation.
Yeah.
I want to be like a tiger, for instance.
I'm a tiger.
Oh, wow. And does that describe you?
I don't know. I haven't studied it so much. I don't know what it's supposed to represent, but I like being a tiger. It makes me feel strong.
I think for some people who read into things, like it can help give you confidence.
Right. Interesting.
How did you find today's actual talk conversation? Was it a bit tricky or was it easy to understand? Now, these two, Martin and Mary, were talking about the zodiac signs, how the West and East are different, how there are 12 signs in the zodiac, and how in most Eastern or Asian countries, including Korea, there is a system that people follow. And this system has an animal representing each and every year, okay? Although there is a cycle, okay? Let's take a look at the conversation together. So Martin begins by saying, we're just coming into the new year. Come into something. We're talking about the beginning of something, how we are starting something. In this case, the new year. We're just coming into the new year. The new year has just started. And it got me thinking about the differences between East and West, okay, with regards to the zodiac. So I have marked several words in this one sentence, okay. It got me thinking. It means that something made him sit down and think about something. Think hard about something. Spend some time, thinking about something. So what did he think about? The difference is between the East and West. The is omitted, but doesn't sound too awkward, right? But it is what? With regards to the zodiac, he's making a comparison between the East and the West concerning with regards to the zodiac. With regards to means concerning, or in regards to is another way of putting it. In relation to, concerning something. Concerning what? The zodiac. Okay, we're talking about the 12 astrological signs, okay? The 12 animal signs, the circle of animals, okay? So, for example, when we look at the horoscope, just to take a look at our luck, okay, for the day or for the month, all right, there are different signs. There are 12 signs. I am an Aquarius. In Korean, that is 물병자리. Okay, so when you're talking about the zodiac, you would be talking about zodiac signs or signs such as Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, and so on and so forth. So, anyhow, he says he was thinking about the differences between the East and the West with regards to the zodiac. So the key is zodiac. He was thinking about the zodiac. Oh, right, because we have a totally different system in the West, right? That's right. So Mary says we have a completely different system in the West. A system is what? It's like a plan or a method. Usually a very special plan or method in which something is carried out, okay? A procedure even sometimes. What she's saying is, that's right. Now that you say this, yeah, the East and West are completely, totally different, aren't they? In the West, here we go. How is it? It's based on a monthly schedule over the space of a year. If something is based on something, it's either formed or developed on a basis of something. So something is the basis, foundation of something, and things are created, formed, developed based on that. Okay? So that becomes the root. So in the West, it's based on a monthly schedule. Okay? Monthly schedule over the space of a year. Now, it's not exactly a month, Mary says. What does she mean? She explains, it's like the 21st of one month to the 21st of the next month. Is one sign. Now, do you get it? I guess it is a month, but it does not start from the first of a brand new month. So it's not January 1st and then starting again on February 1st. She's saying that it starts on the 21st of one month and ends, okay? It continues to the next 21st of the next month. That is one sign. So 21, from 21 to the next 21. And it's based on when your birthday is. Okay, it's based on, once again, when your birthday is. All right. Exactly. Whereas in the East, let's take a look how it's done. In Korea and the rest of Asia, it's done on a yearly cycle. Remember, he was talking about in the West, okay? It's based on a monthly schedule, monthly, but in the East, such as Korea and the rest of Asia, it's done on a yearly cycle, okay? It's based on a yearly cycle is another way of putting it. Exactly. And she says, each year is the year of a certain animal. Okay. I've added this as a pattern so that we can practice that together. A lot of times people, especially in Korea, they ask you which year you were born, right? What year were you born in? You can say, oh, I was born in the year of the tiger. For those that are or will be born this year, they'll grow up and say, I was born in the year of the sheep, for example. I was born in the year of the snake. I was born in the year of the rooster, for example. Okay, we'll practice how to say that. Now, each year is the year of a certain animal, different animals. And if you're born in that year, okay, then that's kind of your animal. Or you're that animal. Okay? And she asks, what year are you? Or rather, what animal are you? This would be the proper way of asking that question. What animal are you? What animal are you? Okay, what animal are you? You can simply say, oh, I'm a tiger. I'm a rabbit. I'm a dragon. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Martin says, I was born in 79. Okay, year 79, so I am a sheep. Here we go. I am a sheep. I am a whatever animal. Oh, a sheep, she says. That's what this year is, right? It's going to be your year. Your year? Yes, because he was born in 1979. Martin is a sheep, and this year is the year of the sheep. So she says, this year is going to be, it's going to be your year, meaning the year of the sheep. So it's going to be a special year for you, is what she means by your year. I'm excited about it, but I find that each year is meant to signify your character. Signify means to be a sign of something, okay? It can also mean to symbolize, to represent, be a sign of. So he's saying each year is meant to, it's supposed to signify your character, tell you, express your character. So a sheep, for example, and he's going to tell us what sheep are usually like. A sheep, for example, is someone who isn't comfortable making decisions. So, people that are born in the year of the sheep, we're talking about their character. They're usually not, okay? It's a person who isn't comfortable making decisions. That's one. Is someone who lets other people lead a situation. And then you kind of follow that. So you're a follower, okay? He's kind of talked about the character or the characteristics of a sheep. And he asks, what about yourself? Wait, she says. So it's kind of a follower. She's still talking about the sheep, okay? People that are born in the year of the sheep. She's talking about their character, okay? So she says, okay, so people that are born in the year of the sheep, people that are sheep are usually followers and not ready to take charge. They do not take charge. They don't like to lead other people. She says, I don't know. That doesn't really describe you at all. It doesn't describe you, meaning that doesn't sound like you, Martin. Yeah. He says, I agree with you. I like to think that I'm kind of a leader. So he says that he wants to be a leader or think that he is a leader of a situation. And he says, I want to be like a tiger, for instance. For example, if I could choose a specific character or an animal, Martin says, although I'm a sheep, I would love to be a tiger. Okay, what did Mary say? Mary is a tiger, right? She says, I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger. I was born in the year of the tiger. Oh, wow. And does that describe you? Okay. Does a tiger describe you well, he asks. What does Mary say? I don't know. I haven't studied it so much, meaning I haven't really thought about it so much. I did not really look into what tigers are meant to be like. She says, I don't know what it's supposed to represent. See? She does not know what it is supposed to represent. It, in this case, she's talking about the tiger. So she's saying, I don't know. I didn't really read about what tigers are like. I did not study it. I did not hear from people what tigers are normally like. So I don't know if a tiger is like me or I am like a tiger. Okay? But I like being a tiger. It makes me feel strong. So she likes the fact that being a tiger makes her feel strong. I think for some people who read into things, it can help give you confidence. Okay, so he talks about for some people how it is. Read into something means what? Read into something could mean to simply interpret, but read into in more detail means to find an additional or a new meaning to something. Let's say, for example, somebody says something, okay? I like this book. Somebody says, I like this book. Okay, if you read into that, you're thinking, what could that person mean by that? I like this book? Does it mean I don't like it? So if you're finding new or different meanings to what a person has just said, you're reading into that. So he says, for some people who read into things, who try to find additional meanings, it can help give you confidence. So it can give you confidence. I guess, it does make sense to a certain degree, but, nobody really takes the zodiac, seriously. And I don't think people necessarily take the animal signs seriously either. So anyhow, with that in mind, let's take a listen to the conversation one more time.
So we're just coming into the new year, and it got me thinking about the differences between East and West with regards to the zodiac.
Oh, right, because we kind of have a totally different system in the West,
Yeah,
right?
with in the West it's based on a monthly schedule,
right,
over the space of a year.
It's not exactly a month. It's like the 21st of one month to the 21st of the next month is one sign, and it's based on when your birthday is.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas in the East, in Korea and the rest of Asia, it's done on a yearly cycle. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. It's each year is the year of a certain animal, and if you're born in that year, then that's kind of your animal. What year are you? What animal are you?
I was born in 79.
Okay.
So I am a sheep.
Oh, a sheep. That's what this year is,
And
right?
that's this year as well, yeah.
It's going to be your
my
year.
I'm excited about it, but I find that each year is meant to signify your character.
Okay.
So a sheep, for example, is someone who isn't comfortable making decisions, lets other people lead a situation, and then you kind of follow that.
Okay.
What about yourself?
Wait, so it's kind of a follower and not ready to take charge. I don't know, that doesn't really describe you at all.
I don't think it's something that I'm comfortable with in saying that. I agree with you, yeah. I like to think that I'm kind of a leader of a situation.
Yeah.
I want to be like a tiger, for instance.
I'm a tiger.
Oh, wow. And does that describe you?
I don't know. I haven't studied it so much. I don't know what it's supposed to represent, but I like being a tiger. It makes me feel strong.
I think for some people who read into things,
Yeah.
it can help give you confidence.
Right. Interesting.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. It's time for us to go over these vocab words and the phrases, expressions, idiomatic expressions. So first of all, we got 3 words for you from the actual talk conversation. Now, I've chosen zodiac because I want you to practice pronouncing it. Zodiac, as you see, the first syllable is stressed. Zodiac. Zodiac. We're talking about the 12 signs, astrological signs. Zodiac. What about system? I do find a lot of people saying system, system, or system, okay? It's more of a sound. System, system, sound. It's not M, it's So let's try this. System. One more time. System. Stress goes right there, okay? Keep in mind, it's not M, it's So we're talking about a method, a plan, or even a practice. What about signify? Also, signify, it's a sound. Signify, okay? If you say that something signifies something, you're saying that it is a sign of something, okay? It means something. It indicates something. It implies something or represents something, okay? So these all are great synonyms for the word signify. Let's move on to our first pattern. We've got 4 for you today, so let's start quickly. With regard to someone or something, or in regard to. With regard to or in regard to someone or something. We're saying in relation to, concerning something or someone. Here we go. What do you think we should do in regard to our trip? Concerning our trip. Okay? Regard is often used in the plural form. So you will see with regards to. In regards to as well, okay, with an S, R-E-G-A-R-D-S, okay? But the point is, concerning this, what do you think we should do in regards to our trip? In regard to our trip. Moving on, to be based on something. So to be based on something means to be created, formed, or developed on the basis of something, okay? The film was based on what? The Korean War. So this was the basis of the film. One more time. The film was based on the Korean War. The year of the plus animal of the 12-year cycle. Okay, so we're talking about all these animals, okay, that represent, that symbolize a year, okay? I was born in the year of the tiger, so I'm a tiger. Practice this as well. I was born when? In, not on, in the year of the animal, so I am a animal, okay? For those that will be born this year, they would say, I was born in the year of the sheep, so I am a sheep. Got it? Okay, moving on to our final one. To read into something means to find additional, new, or different meaning to something that was said or written. Here we go. Don't try to read too much into what she said. Don't try to read too much into what she said. We're saying don't take what she said so seriously. Don't try to find a different meaning from what she said. Just take what she said as it is, okay? Right, don't try to read too much into what she said. Don't try to find additional meaning to what she said, would be another way of putting it. Okay, job well done, everyone.
Gentle, tender, loving, passionate, but a bit of a warrior and perhaps a bit pessimistic. I am, of course, talking about the year of the sheep. The Chinese zodiac, which was invented by the Chinese back in the Han Dynasty, I believe, has become a staple of Asian culture, I guess. And I'm always told about the importance of the year and the character that may portray for the person involved. I'm British, so although I have been aware of the Chinese zodiac, because there's certainly a big Chinese population in that country, I haven't really researched it back then. And so I didn't really realize or sort of look into much of the meaning behind it all. However, coming to Korea, I've definitely, speaking to my friends and stuff, looked into it. And it's quite fun to have a look at, isn't it?
As it is time for actual story, we had Eugene B helping us out. He is from the UK. Let's take a look at what he's mentioned. He said, gentle, tender, loving, passionate, but a bit of a warrior. Okay, these are all characters, right? Warrior and perhaps a bit pessimistic. I am, of course, talking about the year of the sheep. Now, this is our topic for this lesson. So he's talking about people that are sheep, the year of the sheep, or people that are born or will be born this year will be gentle, tender, loving, passionate. They will be kind of like a warrior, strong, but also pessimistic. Do you know what the word pessimistic means? Opposite word of pessimistic is optimistic. Optimistic is positive. Pessimistic is negative. Okay? So these are some characters of the sheep. Moving on. The Chinese zodiac, we talked about the zodiac, right? Has become a staple of Asian culture. It's become a staple of Asian culture. Staple meaning standard. Okay? Standard. Something that's a standard. So a lot of people go by the Chinese zodiac in Asia. I'm always told about the importance of the year and the character that may portray for the person involved. So he's saying that people always tell him the importance of the year that person is born because it tells you about your character. It tells you about yourself. All right. And finally, I'm British, he says. So, although I have been aware of the Chinese zodiac, because there's certainly a big Chinese population in that country. I've shortened the sentence. So the point is, he's British, but he is aware. He knows about the Chinese zodiac. Why? Because there is a big Chinese population in Britain, okay, from where he is from. Okay, let's take a listen one more time.
Gentle, tender, loving, passionate, but a bit of a warrior and perhaps a bit pessimistic. I am, of course, talking about the year of the sheep. The Chinese zodiac, which was invented by the Chinese back in the Han Dynasty, I believe, has become a staple of Asian culture, I guess. And I'm always told about the importance of the year and the character that may portray for the person involved. I'm British, so although I have been aware of the Chinese zodiac, because there's certainly a big Chinese population in that country, I haven't really researched it back then. And so I didn't really realize or sort of look into much of the meaning behind it all. However, coming to Korea, I've definitely, speaking to my friends and stuff, looked into it. And it's quite fun to have a look at, isn't it?
All right, just to clear it up for you, Eugene was saying that since he's British, okay, in the UK there is a big Chinese population, meaning that there are many Chinese people living in the UK. He has been aware. He did know about the Chinese zodiac, but he really didn't look into it. He didn't do much research, so he didn't know much about it until he came to Korea. Now he knows all about it, okay? That's what he was trying to say. So today we talked about what? Very interesting things. I hope that you know how to talk about which year you were born and what animal is your animal. For example, I was born in the year of the tiger, and I would say that I am a tiger. Okay, next up, let's talk about a different category or different topic. Let's shift on to reality TV. It'll be a lot of fun. In the meantime, what you can do is come to our homepage. If you have any messages to share, you can come to www.ebse.co.kr, look for Actual English with Jennifer, and post them all up on our message board. Okay, everyone, that is a wrap for today's lesson. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again next time. Until then, take care and bye for now.